Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, here with another video just for you. I recently got this in my possessions. I was doing a little TLC to it. It was really dusty, really dirty, and I decided to take it home and just give it a nice polish, as well as to kind of re-glue some of the carpet that's coming off here. So as you can see, that carpet's coming off, so I have to get a super glue gun and glue that back down. But I was just giving this little amplifier some TLC and just making it nice and getting all the dust off of it. So while I have it for a couple of days, I plugged it into my keyboard, was testing it out. I'm going to play some music through it. And while I have it, I might as well do a review on it. And this is not mine. It belongs to somebody else. But they left it. And so I figured, you know what? I'll just clean it up so whoever else uses it won't have to use a dirty amp. So this is it. This is the Yorkville Power Wedge, 100 watt Power Wedge multi-purpose monitor. It can be a keyboard amplifier, it can be a drum machine monitor, it can be an acoustic guitar amp, it can be a stage monitor for live sound use, it can just be, you know, a simple vocal reinforcement speaker, and you can have music going through it as well. So you can have a mic going in channel 1 and music and whatever in channel 2. They really did not advertise this speaker for a specific purpose. It's for any purpose. You know, it's a multi-purpose speaker. It's a multi-purpose wedge, and you got 100 watts of pure power to do it with. So it can get really, really loud. It can get painfully loud. Painfully loud, might I add. And so I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to test it so you can hear what it sounds like. Yorkville is a company from Canada. They still make loudspeakers. They've always been different in their method of making loudspeakers. You may run across a couple of Yorkville rigs in the U.S. Not everybody in the U.S. uses them. There's some people that are really dedicated to Yorkville. Like the DJ community is more dedicated to Yorkville than the live sound community is. But they made such products that are famous in the U.S. like the Power Wedge series. They've made the Elite speakers, DJ speakers from Yorkville called the Elite series. They made installation products, touring products. They made just about every kind of loudspeaker you can think of, and they're still making loudspeakers. And at one time they made amplifiers. Them and another company they're partnered with called Trainer. And both companies, Yorkville and Trainer, still make and support their amplifiers. And this was just one of them, the Power Wedge series. So this is a 12-inch woofer with an RCF I forget that model now, RCF N252 tweeter inside. Which is probably what made this thing so expensive. This was originally around $500. Now you can get them on eBay for $200. And really, guys, you're just really paying for the reliability of it, as well as the RCF tweeter. RCF is another reputable company. They're starting to get really famous now with their speakers, but that's a whole nother story. Before RCF became really, really big like they are today, Yorkville used some of their tweeters in their amplifiers, such as the Power Wedge series. So as you can see, it looks like a wedge. It's best used as a wedge because it kind of looks a little stupid. If you stand it up like that, it looks really, really bulky and big. So it's really best, if you're going to use this thing, I would encourage you to use it in the wedge position. And it's a pretty hefty, meaty wedge. It's all carpet. All of this is carpet. I guess that's steel right there. So I'll take you through here. Channel 1 is a microphone channel. It can also be used for line level sources like mixing consoles and keyboards, etc. But this is a mono channel, so you can run your mics in here. Channel 2 is stereo, so you have 2 1/4-inch inputs for keyboards. You can use an acoustic guitar with this channel. You can use a mixing console with this channel. What you can also do, if you're using this as a floor monitor, you can send the signal from the mixing console in here, and then you can link out with this 1/4-inch cable to another Yorkville Power Wedge. So that's pretty cool. You have RCA jacks right there for running MP3 or line level sources. You have a low and high control, so this obviously controls the bass, and that controls the treble. The manual did not say specifically what frequencies they adjust, but I would say this kind of adjusts the mid-lows around 200, and I would say this adjusts like 2K and above, 2 kilohertz and above. And then you have an effects send and effects return. So if you're using effects processors like choruses and flangers, or multi-effects processors with reverb and all that stuff, and you want to integrate it with your sources, whatever you put in here, you can easily run an effects send to your effects unit and then run it back into the Yorkville. And then you have your headphone out. And that's about it, your power button. It's a big old wedge, takes up a lot of space, and it does get plenty loud. So I'm going to turn this off and let you hear it.